Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a lot of Countess run. I'm gonna be key hunting. My main goal is actually to get a lot of tarot keys, and then I'm gonna do a lot of hate keys, and then I'm gonna do a lot of destruction keys. Now the goal here is to do a lot of Countess runs so I can get a lot of tarot keys, because that's the way I actually got rich in this game. All my stuff I got through doing tarot key hunting, and I actually want to show you which kinds of sorcerers I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to show you how fast and what I can do with this. Just stop and come down. Come down. And put it offline. Så prøver vi igen. Sådan der. Start streaming. Yes. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to do a lot of Countess run. I'm actually key hunting. And I just want to show you first of all which kind of sorceress I'm gonna play with. This is a lightning sorceress. She got a damage of 13k, around 6.1 in chain lightning. And I'm going with an Oculus because of the resist and 3 total skills and faster cast rate. Then I have a Shaco, pretty standard for sorcerers. And then I have this amulet, 2 total skill, 2 to lightning skills, some strength, some resist, some damage reduction. And then I will be using spirit as a shield. Good for faster cast rates, gives you a lot of resist and a lot of vitality and mana. And then I'm using war travelers with pretty good MF. I am using actually a lot of MF gear. I have around 321, and I'm using tail belt. And the reason I use the tail belt is because it's cheap to get and it does take 37% damage to mana, so that's pretty good. Using another Nagel, and then I'm going with change guards. Pretty good for MF, but nothing else. And I'm running with a fortitude armor This is of course not for this character, I'm just using it so I can survive a lot easier. And then I have this very bad Thunder Charm, but it's better than nothing. And then I have one to give a Light Skiller, just for the damage sake. I need a lot more of those. I have one that give all resist, because as you can see my resist is not the best, but I can survive. And then of course I have Geese, because who don't need a myth? I'm using an Helios. It's pretty good, what I say, because the resist is high. I don't really care about the attributes, they're not that important. And then I'm using a lot of Magic Find charms. Now I gotta say, for key hunting, Magic Find is not your best friend, but yeah, this is a Magic Find sorceress, so, and I don't really have other characters than this, so I'm just running with this. Now, of course, you could do a lot of magic runs where you do the bosses and stuff like that, but I better like Countess, quick, fast, and you always get a rune. And if you want to use the time, you can always trade them up, or you can collect a lot of rels, a lot of amps, a lot of trolls, and then a lot of people need those. Or you can just keep crafting them until you get the rune you want. So that's primarily the main reasons why I use Countess as a place to become rich, if you can say it like that. There we go, the Forgotten Tower. Now the plan is, I was supposed to start my timer, but I forgot that, so I'll do it in the next round. I'm gonna keep a count of how fast I do. I'm gonna see what my fastest round is gonna be, and what my baddest round is gonna be. Now, a lot of people say there is some tricks to find the counters, but I don't know, I just kind of follow the walls or go left. As you can see, go left. So that's kind of my plan. Let's see what we'll get. It actually works going left. That's pretty nice actually. Let's see if we are lucky again. Nope, 2 out of 3 times. That's pretty good anyways. Now, I'm just gonna do speed runs. I don't want to kill all those. The important for me is the counters. I don't care about the rest. We're gonna take the rune, and that's it. Next game. Now, I am playing online. I just choose the play function because that's easier, a little bit faster. I don't know why my computer is playing like this today, but that happens. Now I am playing online. I just choose the play function because that's easier, a little bit faster. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit laggy when I join the games, but as soon as I'm inside the game, it plays kinda fine. So that's not the biggest problem. Okay. For this run, I will actually start the timer, and it will just count until I'm done. And we're gonna see how fast we can do this. We're gonna try the tactic by going left. Oh, lucky. Come on, don't get stuck. And we wanna go left again, but where is left? Dun dun, there we go. I heard something dropped. Now, yeah, sometimes I do pick up gems and stuff like that because they're pretty good if you're gonna be crafting and stuff like that. And with Countess, you do get a lot of little runes. As you can see, the tactic by going left actually works pretty good. And we are there. Now, as I said before, straight to Countess. We don't really care for the rest. We just want the keys and the runes. And as you can see, the lightning sorceress here is good enough. I do survive. I do lose life, but that's how it is. First round, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Not bad. Let's see if we can do it faster. Because if you can keep doing like 1 minute rounds, you could actually do 60 rounds an hour, and in 60 rounds you will find something. Now, as I said before, straight to Countess. We don't really care for the rest. We just want the keys and the runes. Now the goal here is we wanna hit around 100 runs, and then we gonna do summoner after. So I'd actually like to try to do 100 with Countess, 100 with summoner, then 100 with the what do you call him, the Hal attack. And as you know, the Countess, she drops the tarot key, summoner drops the key of hate, and the Hal attack drops the tarot key. Now for the next run, let's see if we can do it faster. I mean, that first one was pretty lucky. The tower was so close to the waypoint. And that's why I always chill around, 2 times in a row. And now we kinda wanna go left again. Left, 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 not there. And we just follow the road. Up there. It has to be here. Yes. So kinda say the tactic for left actually seems to work. Now my counter will just count each round separately, but at the all time it will just show all time. So you cannot see how fast it was before I finished the round. But that is actually pretty, yeah, that's just how it is. Now I know I said I should go left, but then I took a right. You see, go left, and then you will not get disappointed. Now my counter will just count each round separately, but at the all time it will just show all time. 7 seconds slower, pretty good. So first 2 rounds we did 1 minute for each round, and it is gonna count so you can see how far I am. It says lap on the lap counter. I know I said I should go left, but then I took a right. You see, go left, and then you will not get disappointed. The goal is to find as many keys as possible. Now the loading time is pretty annoying, but I think it's because I'm running on Wi-Fi and streaming at the same time, so my internet is a little bit. So first 2 rounds we did 1 minute for each round, and it is gonna count so you can see how far I am. Let's go again. Ready for round 3? Let's go. Let's hope we are lucky again. Maybe she's close again. Now I'm trying to do it as fast as possible, and you can see my tactic is actually to check around the waypoint first, and then we just follow kinda like a zigzag way to Taylor, so I can see both sides. But sometimes it happens, sometimes you can miss the tower. I think right there. Let's try going left again. Left, 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 left. Where is left? I cannot go left, so we just follow the road. Boom, 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 and we will go up there. And up here. Nope, not over here. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. Come on, don't get stuck. Let's see, we are maybe here now. Nope, still nothing. So as you can see, it doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does. And that was. Come on. And yeah, you can see. If I don't attack back, then I could die fast. So you just gotta be quick. I do need a lot of more better gear, and that is actually why I do Countess runs. Because there's a lot of people who do want keys, and you can sell them for a pretty good rune, and then you can just build yourself up from there. And the tarot key is actually the easiest one to obtain, also because Countess ain't that strong. I would say it's more that they come in a flock that makes them dangerous, but you can kill it pretty fast. It doesn't require that much. But I will also say, if you don't have a sorceress, then Countess might be pretty annoying, because you can see the towers, they can be very big, and sometimes you just take the wrong turn. And the tarot key is actually the easiest one to obtain, also because. And I mostly use chain lightning to all the minions around, but for her I use normal lightning. You can see this round was 2 minutes, and that was also because we didn't find her. But that is how it is. Sometimes some rounds are better than others. The goal is, if I can make a round under 1 minute, then I'm pretty happy. I was pretty close on the first round actually. I was pretty close on doing it under a minute. But sometimes you're luckier than other times, and let's see if we can make a high score today. Now, sometimes it feels like loading is slower than the actually run in itself. But I don't know if it's just my internet or it's Blizzard servers or I'm not really sure. Let's go. Maybe we're lucky today. Sometimes you're luckier than other times, and let's see if we can make a high score today. I might need some more faster cast rate. I think I got around 100 or something like that. But that's because I only focus on a myth for Magic Find because I wanted to do Andy runs, but the problem is she always kills my Merce, and that's pretty annoying because it gets pretty expensive pretty quick. Yeah, the tactic with going left actually works. I might need some more faster cast rate. Let's try that again. We go left, don't get stuck, go left, 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 and it was right there. Kill some monsters and continue. Now that's level 4, let's go left. Come on, left. It actually works. Maybe that's the tactic I'm gonna run the whole way. Oh, that's dangerous. But again, we can kill them. And dead. That was 1:24, not bad. I'm not gonna take the magic items because I don't really care for them. It will just take too long time to sell them, but I will take these. They are gonna help me survive. So that was 4 rounds, and the best time is 1 minute and 2 seconds. The goal is to beat that. My worst time is 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So that's actually a big difference. That was 1:24, not bad. I'm not gonna take the magic items because I don't really care for them. It will just take too long time to sell them, but I will take these. They're gonna help me survive. Let's go. 8 loading time. Now let's go for round number 5. Maybe I just need some space in my chest because as you can see I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Now I'm gonna use this empty one for my runes and my keys to see what I'm gonna get in this run. Because why not, it could be fun. So by far the best I got is a core rune. And actually that's not that bad. Oh, like this, and back to Black Marsh, and now we are ready for the 5th run. Let's go. If we are lucky, it's right here. Maybe we can break the record this time. We're gonna go left. Left, 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 left. Come on. Please be close. Please be this way. Nope. Too long. Too long. Nope. Not even here. Ah, there it was. Now one thing I hate is when they stand at the gate because then you're just like, you have to kill them, and like it takes too much time. I actually just want to go through them. But I would recommend if you're just running for fun or you just need they can drop pretty good. I have found high runes by killing the minions, but that's not the goal today. And sometimes if you keep killing them, the runs can take forever, and that's not fun. If you're really looking for high runes, I would definitely recommend Diablo Hill. That's actually where I found my best high runes ever. But for some reason it was always with a paladin, never with a sorceress. I think the best I found with a sorceress of runes was a Dix or something. Oh, stop the run, and that was 1:08, almost close. But we got a Dole and a Hill, and we got a flawless skull, why not, and a lot of gold. A lot of gold. So the runs looks pretty good, around a minute and a half. We had 1 and 2 minutes, but you know that happens. Sometimes you don't find it right away. And that was 5 rounds now. This is the 6th we're going into. That doesn't... Yeah, this is the 6th run we are going into now. And the goal is to actually come under a minute. If I can do one run under a minute and I can keep following that tactic, then I will get a lot of keys. Then I should. You're never sure. Because they can drop anything. But that's why we love Countess, because he drops the runes also. And I would like to see after 100 runs how many runes I would get and how far I can craft them up, because I mean, if you keep dropping good runes, maybe. But the problem with crafting runes, you need gems and stuff like that, and it's just, you know, it can take some time to get them if you don't have them. So what I do, I just collect them on the way. Every time I find a gem or something, I just take it, keep it, and store it. So it will always be there when you need it, because it's always like that. You need something and you don't have it. So from now on, stuff like gems and runes, I always save them. Oh, dangerous. But as you can see, she survives pretty good. I do have a lot of upgrades I'm gonna make for her soon. I just need some runes first. I don't know what went wrong here. Where is it? It's right here. You can see it doesn't always work to go. Actually, it did. I just went the wrong way. That was my bad. Left would be this way. But I don't think it's. I think it's up there. It doesn't. I'm confusing myself. This way. Nope. So it was here. Now of course you could kill all these monsters because they can drop good and stuff like that, but nah, too much time. We got an HH and a Tull rune and a flail and a ghost armor. We don't need those. I forgot to stop the run. So we can see almost 2 minutes, 1 minute and 47 seconds. Not so good. We will make better. We will. That was 6 rounds for now. We haven't found any keys yet. We are still looking for keys. Sometimes you're lucky, they will just drop right away. Other times you just gotta grind. But if you haven't done at least 100 runs, then I wouldn't call it grinding. I would say Diablo has always been like that. You always had to do a lot of runs in Diablo to find good items, and that's maybe the fun part of it, because when you least expect it, something cool drops. Now I have found a lot of good runes at Countess many times before. The best rune I found, I think it was a gold rune maybe. And now I'm not sure. A lot of people say she can only drop up to gold, and some people say she can drop up to low. Other people say a lot of different things. No, let's go that way. No, actually, it is over here. It has to be. Yeah, you can see, just go left. So there's no left, we go this way, and we go this way, and we go down here. Because that would have been left. Oh, now monsters like that, normally I would kill them, because unique monsters, they got a better drop rate, and they actually do give you some experience. And sometimes you can find high runes at them, so I would recommend them. Some of my best rune I found at unique monsters. Now let's go, level 5, let's go. Sometimes you hit the wrong spell and then you're just standing there like an idiot. There we go, Am-Tool, what was that? 2 minutes run, too slow. We're gonna do it better. Next game. Now guys, that was 7 games. We haven't found any keys yet. We have found some runes. We're gonna take a little look in the next game. And then we will just continue running. And you can see I do have other characters, but they're all level 8, pretty much moon characters, because when I did MF run with her, I found too much stuff, and then it was, you know, just easier to throw the character than sort it out actually. But I do need to make some characters for runes and gems, because this one doesn't have the space. Let's see what we got here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look like we got 2 Terra runes, 3 Am runes, 1 Troll, 1 each ITH, our Hill rune. I didn't found that one before, nope. And a Doll rune. Now for the gems, we're just gonna throw them in here because they take too much space. Now I do have a sorcerer's torch, sorry, a torch, but not a sorcerer's torch. It's actually a paladin torch, and I'm gonna use it for my paladin later on. I just haven't got a sorcerer's, sorry, a paladin sorcerer's torch yet. So I'm just using it now, so I have extra resist and some extra attributes because it just makes it a little bit easier. But I could use the skills because, as you can see, my damage is not high enough. I think I went the wrong way, maybe. Nope. Or maybe I'm lucky it's down here. Nope. Nothing. Then maybe nope. I went the wrong way. So let's try up here. And yeah, sometimes I just try, other times you kinda can see which way it goes. I would say it's pretty different, and okay, let's go. This one is not gonna be as fast as the other ones. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit 2 minutes on this one. Come on, where is it? Right over, nope, not here. Then it must be here. Nope. It's always the place you don't look, guys. Always the place you don't look. Okay, and that was level 3. This is a bad run. You can see, look at the map. Always where you don't look. Right beside the entrance. Come on, yes. Come on. Sometimes I hate Oculus. Like there, you're trying to enter a cave and then it just takes you away. Of course, it's over here. I feel like when you do Countess run, if the first entrance is closed, all the other entrances are closed. But that's maybe just me. Whoop. And that was almost 2 minutes. Not so good. We got an Ord and a Shale. Chain gloves, I do like looking at them because they can be good. I'm not gonna keep those. We are going for round number 9 and we still haven't found any tarot keys. Maybe I'm lucky and we'll get the first one before the first 21s. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't get anyone. That could happen. No, we will find something. We have to stay positive, guys. We will find some keys. And the good thing about keys is if you collect them all, like 3 of 3, like 3 tarot, 3 hate and 3 destruction, you can actually trade into, I think it's a Vex rune. And then a Vex rune can do a lot. You can actually do a lot with a Vex rune. So that is the plan for now. Because I'm trying to build up my paladin, I'm gonna make a smiter and we are almost there. We just need a couple of things. But at the same time I'm also trying to make this one stronger. I am gonna put some rainbow facets in the weapon. I do have an almost armor, but it's not on this character, and I will change it when I create my paladin because he needs the fortitude. So for that, that's how I'm gonna make her stronger. And then I need to put an omen in my Shago because he needs some resist. And then I need to get her a torch also because the damage is still not high enough. I mean, I can kill, but not fast enough. What I hate about this is when you don't find it, it's always the place you missed. So my guess is gonna be around here. Nope, nothing. Nope. If not here, then this is gonna be a very slow run. Now I don't know what the trick is to find her in Black Marsh. I mean, I just think you gotta use your eyes, not like me. But down here we will always go left. And I actually use the same tactic for India. Just go one way and you will always go the same way, and I mean, yeah, it doesn't work 100% of the times, but work most of the times, then it's worth it. Let's go. It's not there. Let's continue. It's not here. And that was. And stupid monsters. Getting me stuck. Okay, we're just gonna follow the road. Maybe we're lucky. Boom. And nothing. Let's continue if we can find. Just go one way and you will always go the same way. And that was. Now I think this run is not actually gonna be that fast, but you know, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, yeah, you're not that lucky sometimes, and sometimes you're just confused about where you're going. Now when I'm at a place, I like to check all the corners first. I don't know why, I just feel like if you have checked out the corners, then it's easier to find. But of course it's over here, right beside the entrance. Let's see, are we lucky? And where is she? Right there. And that was actually also almost 3 minutes. Oh, I got an Istron. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I think it's the third or fifth time I found one. So I'm happy. I did Hellforge earlier, I found one also. So that's pretty nice. Let's go for next game. So 9 rounds, we didn't find a tarot key, but we found an Istron. That's better actually. And stuff like that is the reason why I like to do Countess. And there's a lot of people who will say that the MF will make your room drop worse, but I'm not sure because they say it will fill the spaces for magic drops, so she could drop less runes. But as you can see, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's totally random. Um, Maybe it does make a difference. I don't know. I'm not gonna take my MF off because it's just annoying to keep changing and stuff like that. So we can put it in the top there. But as you can see, I would say I found a lot of runes by now. Not bad at all. And the best one is the Is. Let's save my gold just in case I die. I don't think I'm gonna die, but you never know. Hell can be dangerous. Now, round number 10. We should get an we should get a tarot key this time. Because, I don't know. I don't know how many you get on average. I haven't done the math. I just do the runs. It's fun. I mean, just do the runs. And if Countess is boring and you don't like runes, then do Andy. Or do Miffy. Miffy's easy, you can hide and you can just trap him and keep attacking him if you're a sorceress. If you're a paladin or something else, that's a different story, but I wouldn't do MF running with a paladin, maybe. Come on, where is it? That's why I hate Black Marsh. If I don't find it right away, I have to look through the whole map. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I forgot to follow the strategy. But isn't this left? It is actually. And then we will go up and we'll go there and down here and follow this path. Let's see, nope. Then we'll go up here. Oh, dangerous. Now, yeah, as you can see, I like to heal in the last moment because I hate using time on buying potions. So if I can survive without using potions, I will try to do that. Ah, it was there. Now, if your character sorceress is not that strong and you want to do a lot of runs but you don't know how to do it, I would recommend find a lot of stuff that give you faster cast rate, because if you're fast and can hit you, uh, then you could actually, even though it's dangerous places, you can tail through because you're fast under them. But sometimes, if you have an Oculus like me, it will just throw you right back at them again. Now, if we are lucky, this round is gonna be under 2 minutes, but I don't think so. I think we hit two minutes. Now, let's go, and there we go. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. Another core rune. I don't want this. I just want the super potion, and next game. Now guys, that was 10 runs. We didn't find anything, but we did find an Is rune, and that was on run number 8, and I'm pretty happy with that because it's better than a Cherokee. Uh, so we will just do a lot of runs until we find one. We have been doing 10 runs, yeah. A little bit slow loading, come on, let's go. Now as you can see, I like to play with the old quality, if you can call it like that, and that is actually because I'm an old D2 player. I used to play it back in the days, and when I play like this, it reminds me of when I was a little kid and playing this game. Now I just understand it a lot more, but I mean, it has some charm. I mean, yeah, I love the new quality, but this is the Diablo I know. This is how Diablo 2 always has been. But yeah, some people like it, some people don't. I do it on purpose. Yeah, I hate. Yeah, there it was. Now it seems like when you find the water, it's always on the other side. That's my experience. You know, you can't say always. You can never be sure. I don't know, but in my experience, when you see the water, it is on the other side. So just sail right through and then just look for the tower on the other side. I wasted a lot of time before when looking on the wrong side. Yeah, so if you're good with memory, just memorize stuff like that. For there, it will be the water. For the towers, it will be go left. Even though I don't go left, but that was. Yeah, I hate when I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm a little fast on the button, so I don't actually realize that I went through the place. Let's go, speed killing. Oh, that's dangerous. Now, of course, if you're sorcerers, I would recommend. Oh, nice. And 2 grain charms. Why not? Let's check it out. Useless. Useless. And what we got here? 2 to fire skills, 1 to dexterity, 1 to strength, 27 to mana, poison resist, and poison left reduced by 50. I mean, not bad. I will keep it, maybe. Maybe I can use it for some other character. And seems like I did a 2-minute run. That was okay, not bad. I would like to say under a minute. But yeah, of course, you can't be that lucky every time. My first couple of rounds, the towers was just besides the waypoint, so it was pretty quick. And then all the entrances was right beside each other, so that was pretty quick also. But the last couple of rounds, not so lucky. But again, it's worth the while. Now we're just gonna empty the rooms and then we're gonna go for the run again. I hate using up the space. I like to always have free space here. So let's do it like this so we can see what it was. Look like we got 2 core runes. Boom, boom, boom. Haven't got any of those. Roll runes, nope. You will get the top place. And this one is just gonna go with those. And we are ready for the next one. Now let's go. 11 runs, we haven't found any keys yet, but we did found a Is rune, 2 Co runes, and a lot of different low runes. But that is it. You just save all the low runes, and then you just craft them together. But again, some of the runes I'm not gonna craft, like the Am runes, I'm gonna keep those. The Hell runes, I'm gonna keep those. The Rel runes, I'm gonna keep those. Probably also the Soul runes, because there's always someone out there who needs runes like that. You can always also use them to make spirit, insight, stuff like that. So it is always good to have some low runes laying around, because someday you'll find a shield and you're like, I want to do a spirit, but of course you don't have the runes. And then you start hunting the runes, and of course you don't find them, because you never get what you want. You always find them when you don't need them. Okay, it should be down here. Should be. You can never be sure. No, of course it's not. Of course it's here, up here. Of course. Of course. Okay, dangerous. Let's go. And this is why I love Chain Lightning, because you only need to hit one. You don't need to hit them all. Now let's see what we got here. And L, and L, and an Alt. And this one was actually 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's getting better. It's getting a little bit better. Now let me just adjust how I'm sitting. And we are ready for the next run. Now, come on, please let us find the tarot key before 20 runs. I don't want to do 20s and have no drops. Or no keys, sorry. Not drops, keys, sorry. I just need to find some tarot keys, because my plan is actually to do a lot of runs, and I'm hoping that I can find maybe 10-15 of each key and then just trade them to runes. And then buy stuff for both my sorceress and my paladin. My sorceress can survive on hills. She cannot kill. She cannot kill Act 4 and 5, but she can survive on all the other places. If my Merc survive, I can do most of the bosses, but if he dies, then I'm a little screwed. But he also need a lot of better stuff. He is using an Insight and a Colossal Vogue, and he is using, I think it was Duriel's armor and Gulaemus face. I normally would use a Talmask because of the lifesteal, but he doesn't have enough strength for his weapon, so I had to use that helm. Now of course you should have an Andariel's mask for the Merc, but I haven't got one yet, I haven't found one yet. And to be honest with you, it's more important for me that my character is strong than the Merc. The only reason I got him is for Insight, so I can sail and use spells like I want to. But of course, that shouldn't be the reason. He should actually help you. Also with the lightning immunes, you know, I do have the Thunder Charm, but they can still be hard to kill, and that's why I like him. And as you can see, my lightning resist is bad, so it's pretty good to have him with the lightning immunes. Oh, there we go. And that one was... I didn't count this run. Oh, a Lumbroon. But of course, that shouldn't be the reason. He should actually help you. Also with the lightning. Yeah, I need to restart my counter, guys, because it messed up. So give me just a second. We might as well just end the game in the meantime. And that one was... I didn't count this one. As you can see, my counter stopped, so we're gonna do it again. That means we're also gonna do new record times. Where is it? It will come up in a second. Let's just adjust those in the meantime. I will put you there. I will put you there. Looks like we are getting some runes. I don't have this one, so you will just go there. Yes, our timer's back, but it has reset, so we are just gonna do it all over. So we're gonna do it again. That means we're also gonna do Let's go. Gonna also do new record times. Now I don't know why my counter stopped counting. It was a little weird. I have programmed it myself, so maybe some issues from there. I don't know. I will take a look at it after the stream. Actually, that was left, so I went the wrong way. Nope. But maybe here. Come on, let's go be here. Nope. Our timer's back, but it has reset, it was here. So we are just gonna do it all over. Let's go, and we're gonna go left, and we're gonna go left. Now, some say you have to go straight until the road ends, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know why my counter stopped counting. It was a little weird. I have programmed it myself, so maybe some issues from there. I don't know. I will take a look at it after the stream. Actually, that was left, so I went the wrong way. Yeah, sometimes you just take all the wrong ways. And still not here. Where is it? And we are only at level 2. Oh my god, this is not gonna be a good first run. Actually, it is run number 13, but we're just gonna start over. Cause there it was. Let's go, let's go. And shall. Okay, 1 minute and 27 seconds. That wasn't that bad. We can do it better. As you saw before, I did 1 minute and 2 seconds. We can do it better. And we are only at level 2. Oh my god, this is not gonna be a good first run. Actually, it is run number 13, but we're just gonna start over. There it was. Let's go, let's go. Okay, 1 minute and 20 seconds. We just need some potions. I mean, I do have the full rejuvenation potion. I don't know how you say that, but I mean, you can never have too much potion. It's pretty important for surviving, since I'm not that strong yet. Let's go. Round number 2. Maybe we can do it faster if I'm lucky. It's pretty close, but of course I'm not lucky. I mean, maybe I am. I did found in the east earlier. I actually got one on Hellforge too, so I've been pretty lucky with the Easters. I actually think I've been pretty lucky in this latter season. I found a lot of good stuff. I do also get a lot of good runes. I don't know if they changed the drop rate. I'm just been lucky this time. And a couple days ago I met Diablo clone for the first time actually. I've been playing Diablo a lot, but I've never met him on my own. I always met him because someone else told me join this game or something like that. But he never showed up in my game until a week ago. And I got my first Annihilios. Pretty beautiful. Now, I wasn't supposed to stop because that loses time. Pretty lucky in this latter season. I found a lot of good stuff. I do also get a lot of good runes. Oh, I hate that fire. Now, I would definitely recommend killing the souls, or what you call them, the ghosts here in the tower. I have found a lot of fire runes on those, but you know, sometimes you gotta weigh it. What is more important, the time or the killing? For me, it depends on when I'm playing and what I'm playing. Sometimes I just want to do Countess, sometimes I want to do monster killing, other times, I don't know, boss killing. Okay, 140, not bad, but no drops. So actually, she can drop nothing. I always thought that she always would drop a rune, but nope, almost, almost, always. First time I didn't get a rune actually. Actually, all the time I've been playing Diablo, I have never tried this before. For me, it depends on when I'm playing and what I'm playing. Sometimes I just want to do counters, sometimes I want to do monster killing, other times, I don't know, boss killing. Okay, 140, not bad, but no drops. So okay, let's go. This is round number 3. Actually, it's round number 16, but you know, my counter crashed earlier and that was kinda annoying. But we are trying to make a record. How fast can we do one Countess run? I want to do under a minute, that's the goal. And if we follow the tactic by going left, one game should match. One game should do the record. Right there, come on. That's why I hate Oculus sometimes, because you are so close, you just want to enter and some idiot hits you and boom, you are right back again. But I will also say there's a lot of times where it helped me survive, where I was close on dying and then Oculus just chased me away and then I survive. So I do appreciate it also, even though sometimes it can be annoying, but the benefit weighs out the bad thing. So I'm not unhappy about that. I should have gone the other way. There we go, level 5. What do you think we did? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, we found a monarch. We did 1 minute and 17 seconds and we found a tell, a roll and a light belt. Now, of course, it's nothing. But I'm gonna keep the monarch. You can always use a monarch because, you know, they can be 4-socket, you can do a spirit with them. They got pretty good def, there's pretty good shield overall. And I think you can get a pull room for it or something like that. I'm not pretty sure. Let's just save it for now. Let's see, I don't even have space, I mean, you see, I have too much stuff. So guys, we got 2 rare runes, we got 3 tell runes and 3 shell runes. And we got this beautiful east right here. It dropped at the 8th round. After 8 rounds I got my first east for this session. And we are gonna take a look at all the runes afterwards. See if it's worth it to trade up or just keep the runes and trade them as they are. See which one we're gonna get. I mean, runes like Tell I do craft, runes like Ord I do craft, Troll I don't. So it really depends. Core I most of the time keep them because there's always someone needing a core rune. But I don't want 20 of those. I just want a couple of ones. And if you're ever gonna make a Hodo or something like that, and I think you can use core runes, a lot of other stuff. It's up there, of course, up there, of course. See, that's the part I hate, when you miss that little bit. If we're gonna go left, we need to go this way. Nope. What about up here? Nope. So it was right here. Now, oh come on, you see? So close on getting in, then Oculus just kick you out. Now we have to remember to heal on the way and remember to use the right potion, not the mana. Now I do keep mana potions just in case my Merc dies, then I have to attack without him. So I would keep mana potions for that. and stop the run. How was that? 123. It looks pretty good. I mean, this round looks better than the other one. 2 shell and a toll. Let's go for the next game. So that was, I know the lap counter says 4, but that was actually, I think it's 20 runs, yeah? And I still haven't found the key. That's actually pretty disappointing. I mean, back in the days I used to find them all the time, but now, I don't know. But I don't really hunt them, I just do counters primarily for runes. Let's get some space in here. I have 1 tool, I'm getting more shells. And we just need to heal some potions. Now, I don't really use antidote. It was because I was doing anti runs earlier, and when I do anti runs, I use antidote because Andy and her poison is annoying. Now, as you can see, I do have pretty decent poison resist, but oh, wrong waypoint. But it's not enough because Andy is strong, and with the poison and all the minions, I can kill her. I just gotta be fast. And most of the time my mercenary dies. Now, what was it about the water? You had to go to the to the other side, and it should be somewhere. Yeah, you see, just cross the water and you should find it. And go left. Oh, this could be a good run. Let's go left, 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 left. Come on, no, come on. It could be a good run. Come on. And yeah, I'm stressing out a little bit. It's down there. I know it. It's down here. Come on. Yes. And that was level 3. 2 more levels to go. Now you see, I get tempted to kill all those monsters, especially when they come in a flock like that. But you know, I gotta see if I can do it faster. So I cannot waste the time. What is this? Level 4. Oh, 1 more level to go. Come on. Let's just go left. And that was level 5. Let's see, guys. You think we can get it? Come on. And 1 minute and 6 seconds. So you can see you can do actually pretty quick runs. The first one I did before the timer reset was actually 1 minute and 2 seconds, so not bad. And for the last 5 runs, it looks pretty good. The worst one was 1 minute and 40. Almost 2 minutes for that run, but you can see if I could get 2 runs like this run, then I could almost do double up, and then I would actually probably find something because you do faster runs. So you would probably have a higher outcome, a better outcome. Now I think this is something around number 20 or something, but we're just gonna follow it from the count, so we're gonna call this round number 6. Let's hope we are lucky. Yes, thank you. I love when it's close. Now please be close, be close, be close, be close, be close. Nope, of course it's not. Yes, it was. You see, I judge really quickly before I find anything. I'm like, oh no, wrong way. But then 2 minutes after, oh no, it was there. Just like that. Now let's try left again. I mean, I've been doing the left tactic in the most of the runs, and I would say it is actually pretty decent tactic. I just wish I knew how to find her outside of the towers, how to find her in Black Marsh. And that was level 5. Maybe we can do a high score here. Now, yeah, sometimes you're unlucky. There comes a lot of monsters like this, but you're just gonna fight your way through it and stop the run. Oh, you see, guys, what was that? 1 minute and 1 second. And we got 4 runes for this run. So, not bad. Not bad at all. We did do a high score. Now the goal is to get under a minute. Let's see how many runs it's gonna take me to reach under a minute. If I can get more runs like this one, I'll probably hit under a minute. But yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. Okay, let's get some space in here. First the topaz over there. And another tell rune, another cheer rune. Nef, I haven't got any of those yet. And another shell and a toll. Now I like to sort my runes because then it's easier, you know what you got, you can see you have an overview, and it just makes everything easier. There's nothing worse than looking for a rune and you don't know where it is. Oh, we're getting lucky on these runs, guys. We're getting a lot of close on. Oh, you see that's dangerous. And that is why the fortitude is important for my survival right now. Oh, let's go, come on. Now I did make this fortitude myself, and it actually became pretty good. It has 29 in resist, so it is almost perfect, as you can see. Oh, nope, I cannot show it now. I need to be quick, but it did hit 29 resist, and I'm pretty happy with that. At some time I'm also gonna make one for my Murs because it will help him survive, but at the moment I don't have a good enough armor for myself. I would like to use Chains of Honor or something like that. I just need to make it, collect a lot of runes, and that is also one of the reasons why I like do key hunting, because people are lazy. No one want to do the key huntings because it's boring and it can take some time and you never know if they drop a key. You're just like, yeah, but I like it. They're not too strong. You can actually, as you can see, I can just storm right into Countess, and it's only those dark archer that's annoying for me. And then you just take your mercenary, let him kill them. We got an It rune and an Ord rune and nothing else. We did it on 1 minute and 30 seconds, not bad at all. Not bad. But compared to my best round, I mean, we could do it a lot better then. Let's go again. Now I love the design of the new Diablo. I mean, they made it pretty good. I love the details they went into, and I love all that. But I'm still an old school Diablo player. Sometimes I do play with the new quality, but I don't know. I use it a lot just to check my stats and stuff like that, to see how much MF I have, to see how much damage reduction, how much stuff like that, faster cast rate and everything else. But I don't really play with that as much, as you can see. The stats are okay. I mean, it could be better. But I do have 410 to lightning skill damage. I'm pretty happy about that. 30k damage. The resist is kinda... It could be better. But that's also why I need a lot of better stuff. Let's go. Now this is round number 8. And on the last time for round number 8 we did find an east. So maybe I'm lucky and will give me one again. Another place where you can also farm a lot of good runes, cow level on Hell. Of course, they're not guaranteed to drop runes, but my experience, when they do drop a lot. So maybe cow level Hell if you're strong enough to survive that. But you gotta be careful because they come in like a lot of cows at the same time, and they're pretty strong. So if your character is not strong enough, then try them at Nightmare, or do Nightmare Terrorized Zone. I found a gold rune at Diablo Nightmare Terrorized, so I would recommend those, but of course it could have been Prologue, I don't know, but it does help that the monsters are terrorized. As I understand, their drop rate is gets better when they're terrorized, and their level raises also. But of course, you're gonna be a higher level than those on Nightmare if you're playing a character like mine. But it doesn't really matter unless you're doing it for experience or something like that. Now that was pretty quick. Maybe we can do a good one here. Now you can see I do lose a lot of life, but then you just gotta be quick with the full revolution potions, and that was 1 minute and 34, almost as good as the one next. Oh, you see that, guys? The first key of tarot. Now that's beautiful. That's very beautiful key of tarot. Now let's just check the small charm because I am curious. 50 poison damage over 6 seconds, useless. Took me, that was the 8th run, so it took me around 25 runs for the first tarot key. Oh, I wasn't supposed to minimize that. So ow, I hate loading. If there's anything I hate in this world, it's loading. Now we don't have that much space. We are actually gonna put it, come on, right here. Let's do it like this. And put the shield there so we have room for our keys down here. Something like that. Yeah, let's put it there for now. Now this is round number 9. Let's see what we will get. We did find an is earlier. We have found our first charity. And then we have found 2 co runes. Co runes. KO runes. I don't know what you call them. Oh, dangerous. Oh, I hate when that happens. Now guys, what was the rule with the water? I think you should go... Nope, it was right here. So maybe it depends on where the water is, I don't know. I haven't done that many Countess runs. I feel like I am actually pretty lucky on Countess runs. And then of course I cannot find it when I say I'm lucky. There it was. It's always like that. You're going showing off and then you can't... It doesn't happen. Like when you say you just go left and then the one time you go left, nope, it wasn't that way. Nope, it wasn't that way. Okay, sometimes you just gotta go the whole way, and then it was just right behind it. And that's a funny thing about counters also. When one is closed, they're all closed. So actually, the other one should be right here or something like that. Nope. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The most important part is that you find her. So if I followed the first plan and just went left, I would have found her a little bit faster. So this round I think, oh, dangerous. Now I hate when there's so many, but we will take them all. What we got? And ETH. Okay guys, we are ready again. As you can see, we did 9 runs. I did found one tarot key, I did find an East rune, and I did found a lot of little runes that I'm probably gonna craft or something like that. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what I can get after all my runs, and then I will take a decision from there. I am building a paladin, a smiter. I want to do some uber runs after that. I just need to make him strong enough. And we are actually taking time on our Countess runs. If I'm pretty lucky, I can do a record on this one. We are just gonna go left like we did on all the other runs, because that seems to work. Yeah, sometimes. Come on, we gotta check it all, because one thing I hate is missing a place and then being at the other end and find out you missed that place. Now left would be this way and this way. Now you gotta remember, it's left for the character, not left for the screen. But it doesn't work every time, but eventually it will make you reach your destination. Come on, where is it, man? I thought I could. Of course, it's right beside the entrance. Of course it is. Of course. Now let's try that again. It's probably down here, and of course I'm going the wrong way, but you gotta try. Come on. Now this went from being a fast run to actually I don't know what I did there. I don't know why I can't find it, because it is actually right beside. Now, a funny thing about this is when one door is closed, all the others are. Now, if I'm lucky, I did a minute and 30 seconds maybe. Let's see, a minute and 26, not bad. A doll, an AM, an ETH. We don't want that. Next game. Now, as you can see, our best one was a minute and a second, and our worst one was 2 minutes and a second. So that's a whole minute between the ones. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We don't want that. Next game. As you can see, our best one was a minute and a second, and our worst one was 2 minutes and a second. So that's a whole minute. Let's just empty some space. As you can see, this is all the founds I have done. So while doing counters, you do get a lot of runes pretty quick, in my experience. And that's also one of the reasons why I love doing counters, because it's a easy way to build up your characters, because all the runes you can do a lot of trade, stuff like that. You can craft, you can make rune words, whatever you feel like. What I mainly do is I trade with people, because there's always someone who needs the runes you got. And if you're gonna be crafting, I mean, you might as well play single player then, because why not use the battle there? Because you got a lot of people who plays this game, and actually that's what I find pretty amazing. A lot of people still playing this game, even though it's that old. And yeah, of course this is a new version, but I mean the game is pretty much still the same. They just made a better quality and stuff like that. It did make some better upgrades. I mean, what is this? Why not use the battle there? Because you got a lot of people who play this game, and actually that's what I find pretty amazing. A lot of people still playing this game. Now, if you're new, I would also recommend to take the armor stacks, because sometimes they can drop a lot of good things with Socket, without Socket. I mean, it's worth a shot. If you're already there, you don't lose anything. I'm not gonna kill those, I'm just gonna continue. And level 4, we are almost there. Please be down here. Please, 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 please. Nope. What about up here? And there it was. Come on. I think we hit a minute and 30 again. Depends on how fast I kill them. And there we go. A minute and 30. And we got an hell and an Amrune. I don't kill all the monsters. The most important for me is the Countess. Because as I said earlier, I'm doing key runs. So I'm actually just, I only care about her. Straight into Countess, kill, out of the game. Next one. But if you're not busy like me, or you don't want to rush like me, I would recommend killing all the monsters. I would recommend opening chests. I would recommend stuff like that. But if you just want to get right to Countess, then as you can see, that works pretty well also. And if you do 100 runs, you would have enough rooms to actually get some pretty decent equipment for whatever character you're playing. And yeah, sometimes you come and they're just standing around the waypoint like that, and yeah. That's the good thing about Act 1, that the monsters are not that strong, so unless your character is very weak, you can survive by just standing there. But you know, you gotta get right to the chase. And if there's one thing I hate, is taking the wrong way. There it was. Now I feel like I've been in this map before. Yeah, I have. And yeah, that's also a thing. The more times you do this, the more your mind will remember the maps, and the easier it will be to find the Countess. Come on. Sometimes it's just a feeling like go this way, other times we just follow the right. The left, sorry, we go left. We always go left, never right. Now what I hate is when she's hiding like that. Now let's see, what was that? 1 minute and 9 seconds, and we got another lum. I mean, I do get pretty good rooms. I mean, I'm not complaining. Sometimes it's just a feeling like go this way, other times we just follow the right. The left, sorry, we go left. We always go left, never right. Let's go. 12 runs, we got 1 key, we got an Is rune, and we got a lot of little runes. Maybe I'm lucky, I will get a key or Ist again. Maybe an a pole, something like that. Remember that Countess Hell can drop a lot of high runes. Not high runes, sorry. She can drop higher than standard. I'm not sure. And if you're not strong enough to do a Countess Hell, I would recommend to do a Nightmare. Of course, you cannot drop as high as Hell, but it's a place to start. As you can see, I got a lot of rooms for now, and this is after 12 runs, yeah. And this is gonna be run number 13. Now let's go buy some potions, and we are ready for the next round. Now of course you gotta use Thunderstorm and Energy Shield or Frozen Shield before you start. Ah, come on. Now I'm lagging. This one is not gonna be fast. As you can see, it's not. There we go. Let's try this way. Oh, there was more to it. Okay, let's go further. And it was right there, you see? Just go left. We go up, we go left, we go this way, and we got it right there. We go up, we go left, and it's right there. We go straight, and we go left, and we keep going left until we cannot go left anymore. I mean, it works. It works pretty good going left. Just keep going left. Bam, and she's dead. And that was a minute and 3 seconds. We almost did a new record. Almost. So we got 2 good runs there. A minute and 3 seconds, a minute and 9 seconds. And the worst time is 2 minutes and 1 second. And that was a minute and 3 seconds. We almost did a new record. Almost. So we got 2 good runs there. A minute and 3 seconds, a minute and 9 seconds. Now let's see. Maybe I'm lucky on this run and doing it faster. Maybe I'm lucky getting a Cherokee. I don't know. Let's see what we can get. Come on, don't die. I hate poison. I should have kept my antidote. Come on. This doesn't look like it's gonna be a good run. If I'm lucky, I'll find it pretty soon. If I'm lucky, I'll just keep chilling like this, and then it will be one of the slower runs. Come on, where at? Let's take this. We'll hit a little bit faster with this one. And have a little bit better damage. 16k, as you can see. I need a little bit more extra skills before my damage is optimal. I mean, 16k not bad, but it's only because of the skill shine. I think my normal damage is 14k, but I would like to be around 17 to 20, because the faster you kill, the faster runs you can do. So I'd rather focus a little bit more on damage, because I think I got enough magic find already. I mean, yeah, you could also. I also have gold dagger on the weapon switch if I ever want to do high MF. Then I just switch over to gold dagger and rhyme. Then I get 125 extra MF. But Oculus also gives MF, so could just put an ist inside it, and then actually it would almost match gold dagger, and you would have a lot of better damage. But I'm probably gonna do a lightning rainbow facet, so it's easier for me to kill. I just need to, maybe I will trade the East for one or something like that. And we got level 5, let's go. And you see that was a 2-minute run, not good. Not good at all. Now I will bet you that this is probably what you call it, Ravenclaw. Probably. Yeah, of course it's Ravenclaw. It's always Ravenclaw. But I will take the Grand Charm though. 29 to life. I mean, a lot of people like those. I don't. I think it wastes too much time. Space, sorry. It takes too much space for Grand Charm. It would at least have to give mana also or something like that. But if you're still new in the game, I would recommend something like that. I mean, lifetimes are never bad. They will help you survive. But 39 on a lifetime when you can get small chimes to give you 20, I mean, I would say the stats are low. A lot of people like those, I don't. I think it wastes too much time. Space, sorry, it takes too much space for Grand Charm. You would at least have to give mana also or something like that. But if you're still... Now that was 14 runs, and we still only have found 1 key. But we did found a lot of runes. You can see it's only 1 key of tarot. Yeah, let's drop it there. Now, one thing I hate is running out of scrolls. So let's just refill, and this looks fine. And we are ready for round number 15. Oh, this looks good. You can already see it's close. So let's go. And we're gonna follow the path to the left. Left, there's no left, and we just follow the path, and we go left again. We'll go as much left as we can until there is no more left to go. And we will go up, up, up. It's probably down there, but we're gonna go left because that is the path. That is the plan. Go left, go left, go left. Nope, it was here. Thank you. And left would be over here. Nope, nothing. So maybe down here. Let's go. And there we go. Next one. Now, I didn't go left there. I don't know why I didn't do that, because I actually want to go down here. But of course it will be up there, but we had to check. We had to. But of course it is here. And let's see how fast we can kill her this time. Let's go. And that was 1 minute and 7 seconds, guys. And we got another shell. 1 minute and 7 seconds. So you can see I actually do pretty good around the minute runs, but sometimes you miss the right spot, you miss the right place, or you get stuck or something. But most of my runs I do it around a minute. And of course you got some loading time, and of course I'm using time on putting stuff in the chest and stuff like that. But 1 minute, that's pretty good for Countess. I would say that. I mean, I don't know how fast other people do it, but you probably could do it faster. Let's go, Countess, where you at? Now, all you Diablo 2 players out there, you know, this is just a part of the game. If you want to be overpowered, you just gotta do a lot of runs. And I hear a lot of people saying they did a lot of runs, but I'm telling you, you haven't done enough. I think when you do 1,000 runs, then you can be like, okay, I have done enough of this, and then you can go to the next one. And that is it about Diablo, because you're never sure when the drop comes. Sometimes you can do like 10 hundreds of runs and you just get shitty drops. Sometimes you do like 5 runs and you get the most amazing stuff. So, and I would say it's random, but you know, they got the random number generator, so it is kinda random. There we go, always go left. Now this time she has got a key. She has to. This is round number 16, sorry. And we still waiting for our keys. Come on, we did 16 runs, we need more keys than this. Now I wouldn't recommend to tail right into her like I just did there. It can be very dangerous. Oh, I told you guys she would drop a key. I told you. And that is the cool part. You get a key and then you get some runes and then you're ready for the next game. So guys, we just found our second key after 16 runs. Let's see how many we can find. Just had to do that. But we just found our second key. And that one took us 1 minute and 24 seconds. And that is the cool part. You get a key and then you get some runes and then you're ready for the next game. So guys, we just found our second key after 16 runs. Let's see how many we can find. Let's empty some space. Let's put this one over here. And you go with these guys. You will go with those. And you will go with those. As you can see, I almost filled my chest. I kinda halfway, so that's maybe 50 rooms I found or something like that. And that's why I would always say, you know, it does pay to do counters, because you will find a lot. And depending on how you use them, I mean, you could also be lucky and found like maybe 5 is in a row. I mean, it can happen. It's not likely, but the possibility is there. But my tactic is the faster you are, the faster you will get your what you want. Now lift would be this way, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like doing angel runs on Nightmare if you're not strong enough to kill her on hill. I would rather kill her fast and just do her Nightmare than wait for hill, and it will take double the time. Because if you do all your runs fast, eventually something will drop. I mean, you can't do a million runs and nothing drops, if you know what I mean. Now this should be right over something like... Nope. Nope. Not at all. So it will be this way. And let's kill. Let's go. A minute and 23, and we got an odd, and the rest is useless. Round number 18, we found 2 tarot keys, we found an Is rune. Now the question is, are we gonna find more than that, or she shouldn't stop dropping it? Now there was something about the water. If you saw the water, just jump to the other side and it should be somewhere around there. Now I'm not pretty sure if this holds up, but let's just try it out, why not? I mean, it's worth a shot. If she's not here, we'll just go back to the other side. It doesn't seem like the tactic works, so maybe we should go back. Round number 18, we found 2 tarot keys, we found an Is rune. Now the question is, are we gonna find more than that, or she should stop dropping it? Now there was something about the water. If you saw the water, just jump to the other side and it should be somewhere around there. I'm not pretty sure if this holds up, but let's just... Okay guys, sorry about that, just had to fix some stuff. And I lost track of which way I was going, so we are just sailing around now. Until we find something like that. Okay, we wanna go left, 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 now left, left again. No, not there, and it should be not here. What about this way? Of course, it's always where you don't look. Remember that guys, it's always where you don't look. If you're tailing around and you can't find it, always the place you didn't look. Of course that makes sense, you know, but you know what I mean. Let's go, level 5, let's go, Countess. Give me my key. Give me my key. This is the part I hate, because they're normally lightning immune, and my thunder time is so bad that it can be pretty hard to kill them sometimes. My thunder time is on 90, and that is actually the worst you can get. Let's go, level 5. Let's go, Countess. Give me my key. Give me my key. This is the part I hate, because they're normally lightning immune, and my thunder time is so bad that it can be pretty hard to kill them sometimes. Now let's empty a little more space. Another odd room. And that I hate when this happens, because now we don't have space for this. You are going up there, and you are going with these guys. Now we need some potion, and then we are ready for the next run. Boom. And as always, I always trail around the waypoint just to see, is it here, is it not here, because I do find that a lot of times it is close to the waypoint. Sometimes it's not. I mean, it depending on the map you get. And yeah, it's annoying, you're not sure which way every time, but I mean, what fun would that be? It's like back in the days when people used mag pack. There's no fun in that. You're just making the game too easy. I think see if you're fast enough, you can just kinda like get through them. You just need to come at the right moment. Okay, level 5, let's see, that was pretty nice. Of course they're in here. A minute and 9 seconds, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I hit a minute and 9 seconds a couple of times now. But you can only see the last 5 ones. As you can see, the worst one was a minute and 24. But no, sorry, 2 minutes and 12 is my worst time. Minute and 9 seconds. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I hit a minute and 9 seconds a couple of times now. But you can only see the last 5 ones. As you can see, the worst one was a minute and 24. But no, sorry, 2 minutes and 12. And we are ready for the 20th round. We found 2 tarot keys by far. And each rune and a lot of little runes. I can show them in the next game. Trick here is like, there's no trick, it's just find the Countess and keep killing. I would also, if you're not speed running, recommend killing the unique monsters on the way, and that goes both for Tower and the Black Marsh, because if you're strong enough, and they can actually sometimes drop some good things, and they will also give you experience. So if you do enough runs, eventually you will get a level. I mean, if I do this for the whole night, or maybe for like 1,000 runs more, I will get a level at some time. Just don't die. That's maybe the most important part. Because if there's something that takes you down, is when you die. It takes too much time to die. Then you gotta either you gotta rejoin and lose your XP, or you gotta find the place again, and then you gotta do an even harder battle because you don't have your items. And your mercenary, I don't know, mine is pretty bad, but again, there is some stuff he needs. I think maybe I should go for an Andy mask for him. Almost there, right there. So we are going to keep using the tactic with going left. We are going left and left and left, and there it is. If I'm lucky, this round will be a minute and something like that. But as you can see, there's a lot of monsters. And there you go. Now the timer starts when I start sailing and stops when I kill Countess. So you can see, yeah, I don't know if you would call that cheating, but a minute and 45. I mean, not the best round. But it's because that the timer starts when I start sailing and it stops when I kill Countess. If I'm lucky, this round will be a minute and something like that. But as you can see, there's a lot of monsters. And there you go. Now the timer starts when I start sailing and stops when I kill Countess. So you can see, yeah, I don't know if you would call that cheating, but a minute and 45, I mean, not the best round. But it's because that the timer starts when I start sailing and it stops when I kill Countess. Now I think it's a waste of time to take those shines unless you do have the time. Let's try over here first because I don't want to go all the way over there and then find out it's not there. Then I'd rather test this place out first and see maybe it is here, maybe it's not. Come on, why you get stuck? Maybe it's over here. I don't remember who told me. I think it was some dude at the internet that said, yo, if you see the water, just cross it and she should be on the other side. But I mean, yeah, maybe. She's not up here then. Yeah, yeah. Okay, not bad. And we will follow the left. Now if the soldier is standing like there, the left should be over here. And it should be over this way, and we are going left, 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 and nothing is here. Then we will just go straight up and do another left, and straight up and another left. As you can see, it doesn't work 100% of the times, but eventually you will find the next level. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe over here, maybe it's right down here if we are lucky. Nope, ain't that lucky sometimes. And it should, nope, not even here. What about this one? There was the luck. Now, do we get more luck? Are we gonna find the tarot key this time? Or actually gonna disappoint us? Let's go. Oh, of course. 2 minutes and 9 seconds now. That's bad. I'm overburdened. What is this? Now the smoke spheres on the Countess, I like to take them because you never know. Sometimes you find something good. Especially because there's smoke spheres that can be crazy sometimes. Other times it's just annoying. But I love gold items. They do actually give you a lot of gold when you sell them. The smoke spheres on the Countess, I like to take them because you never know. Sometimes you find something good. Especially because there's smoke spheres that can be crazy sometimes. Other times it's just annoying. Let's just identify, sell it because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use it. I mean, not bad. I mean, it is bad. Cannot use it to anything. Now we got another dull rune. You see too many old runes. Too many. We have dropped the shells up here. And another few. Another few. And 2 of those. Now the raw runes, I like to keep them because a lot of people like to use them and they need them, and if you get like 10, 15, you can get a pretty decent rune for it. If you get like 40, you can get a pretty good rune for it. So depends on how much time you like, how much time you like to use and stuff like that. Okay, let's go left, 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 left. Now when I treat it like this, I get the urge to kill them, but nope. We have a goal to follow. We need to find the keys. I only found 2 keys. I did around 30 runs or something like that. I think I did 35 rounds, only found 2 keys. I mean, that's very disappointing. Maybe just not my day. Come on, don't get stuck like that. Come on, and there it is. And you can see sometimes I like to use lightning because it does kills a lot faster. I also love to take those. 1 sorcerer skill, 4 to dexterity, and some mana and some life. I mean, not bad. I would say mine is better, but not bad. Round number 23, and let's see if we will get something for this round. What did we do in the last time? 1 minute and 15, and that was actually a pretty good time. Let's see if we can get it faster. Now it seems like I'm lagging a little bit, and this will always affect your rounds, because lag is dangerous. Come on. And my timer is running for itself, so it doesn't care if I lag or don't, it just takes time. So that costs me time sometimes. Now I don't know why I went that way, but sometimes you just have a feeling, and sometimes that's wrong. But yeah, you see I just went all the wrong ways, so it has to be over here. Come on. Show me the next level. Nope, not here. What about up here? Come on, let's find it. Come on, where you at? So you can see it doesn't always, I mean, if you look at the map, maybe the left way was the right way. So if you look at the map and we go left, it would actually be around here somewhere. Nope, I just missed it. I just went right through it. Nope. Come on, don't get stuck. Now that was also a 2-minute run. I mean, not good, but still. As you can see, I got a lot of rooms now. These one are not from this run, but all this here is from the last 30 runs, I think it was. My counter stopped working some random time, so it didn't count from there. not from this one. All this here is from the last 30 runs